Children, you all must be familiar with our national anthem and our national flag. But how many of you are aware that these are the other things like national flower, animal, river, sport, etc., which are collectively called as national symbols? Today, let us learn about some of these national symbols and their importance.
Ma'am, why does our government always speak of protecting tigers alone when there are so many other animals that are becoming extinct?
Very good question indeed. Manu, it is mainly because tiger is our national animal.
But ma'am, is there national animal also? We have only heard about national flag and national anthem.
No, Manu. There are so many things like national flower, animal, river, sport, etc., which are collectively called as national symbols. Children, understanding the national symbols are important as these symbols are representations of what the country believes in. So let's learn about our national symbols in today's class. Our country is a vast country with variety and diversity. We celebrate our Independence Day and Republic Day every year. They remind us that we belong to a single nation, India. But these days come only once in a year.
We need something that will remind us constantly of our common nationhood. Our national flag, the national anthem, and the national emblem are such things. These are our national symbols and they remind us of the greatness of our country. They reflect the hope and aspirations of our nation. They unite the people and infuse in them the feeling of patriotism. We should respect our national symbols and preserve them with greatest care.
Let's start with the national symbol that each one of you are familiar with, the national flag. Our national flag is rectangular in shape. It is in saffron, white and green. Each color is significant. Saffron stands for sacrifice and courage, white for peace and truth, and green for prosperity and fertility. There is a navy blue wheel representing the chakra or wheel in the center on the white band. The wheel has 24 spokes. It is the replica of the chakra carved on the abacus of the Sarnath lion capital of Ashoka. The navy blue wheel denotes the continuity of the nation's progress. Our national flag is hoisted on government offices. The flag is a symbol of our freedom. We should respect and honor our flag. Many people have sacrificed their lives to maintain the honor and glory of the national flag. We are expected to follow certain rules whenever we display our national flag. Some of them are as follows. While hoisting the flag, the saffron band should always be at the top. The national flag should be hoisted from sunrise to sunset only. While the national flag is being hoisted or lowered, we must stand at attention and salute it. While the national flag is being taken out in a procession, it should be in the front and on the right shoulder of the person leading the procession. A torn flag should never be hoisted. The national flag should not be soiled. The national flag should always flutter at the top of the mast. During national mourning, the national flag should fly at half-mast. Our national emblem is taken from the Ashoka pillar of Sarnath near Varanasi. It was adopted by the government on January 26, 1950. Our national emblem has 3 lions in 3 directions, but in reality there are 4 lions. The 4th one is on the other side and we cannot see it. There is a wheel in the center of the abacus. This is known as Dharma Chakra. On the right side of the wheel, there is a bull, and on the left, a horse. The horse stands for energy and speed. The bull stands for hard work. These are the qualities which every Indian should have. The words Satyameva Jayate, truth alone triumphs, are inscribed below the abacus in Devanagari script. The national emblem is symbolic of India's commitment to world peace and goodwill. The national emblem is found on all government documents, coins, currency notes, letters, and envelopes. As King Ashoka was a man of peace, the adaptation of his Sarnath lion capital always reminds our people to work for peace. The National Anthem of India is the Hindi version of an anthem which was originally composed in Bengali by the famous Indian Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. It was adopted as the National Anthem of India on 24th January 1950.
Our national anthem is also a symbol of our unity. It was composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. It is sung on important occasions. Sometimes only the tune is played by a band. We should stand to attention when the national anthem is sung or played. Everyone should learn to sing the national anthem. It is sung in schools. It has a very melodious tune.
India's national song was composed in Sanskrit by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. It has inspired many freedom fighters during the freedom struggle.
Initially, Vande Mataram was the national anthem of India. But after independence, Jana Gana Mana was adopted as the national anthem. This was done because non-Hindu communities in India had considered Vande Mataram as biased. These communities felt that the nation was represented by Ma Durga in the song. So that is why it was made the national song of India and not the national anthem.
The Royal Bengal tiger is our national animal. They were declared as the national animal of India in April 1973 with the initiation of Project Tiger to protect the tigers in India. Prior to this, the lion was the national animal of India. The tiger is known as the Lord of the Jungle and displays India's wildlife wealth along with strength, agility, and power as the basic aspect of the tiger. It is protected in the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. The peacock was declared the national bird of India in 1963 because it was entirely a part of Indian custom and culture. One of the reasons why the peacock was chosen as the national bird was because of its presence across the country, so much so that even common people are familiar with the bird. A peacock is a colorful, swan-sized bird with a fan-shaped crest of feathers, a white patch under the eye, and a long, slender neck. It is a large and majestic bird with long and beautiful tail. The tail spreads out for over a meter. The male of the species is more colorful than the female. The bird has an important place in Indian art and culture. In some states, the peacock is considered sacred. It is a symbol of beauty, grace, and joy. The national flower of India is the beautiful lotus. The lotus, or water lily, is an aquatic plant with broad floating leaves and bright fragrant flowers that grow only in shallow waters. It means that a person can rise above the worldly evils. The lotus has been widely used in Indian art and culture. Our national symbols represent the ideals of our country. They show that we are one. So children, these are some of the national symbols that we ought to know. I hope the next time when someone mentions about national symbol, none of you should give a blank look, okay?
With this, we come to the end of our lesson. I hope you find this interesting and informative. Till we meet again, happy learning and take very good care of yourself.